But brother, the biggest news yesterday. Unbelievable, man.
Oh yeah.
Right after we
Wow.
recorded. Right after we
Yeah,
recorded.
right after.
Kakasabi lang natin, imposible. Ang ganda nung
Diba?
nilaro ni Arwin sa Bob. Bro,
Oh
taray.
shit.
Bro, that was low-key, man. Like, wala akong masabi nung lumabas yung balita. Like, ang dami kong nakausap, ang dami nag-message sa akin. Actually, may message ko si Ate Yvette. Siyempre, ayoko muna i-message si Kuya Arwin kasi siyempre medyo it's you know, it's right. I'm sure marami din naman talaga nag-message sa akin. So, dinaan ko kay Ate Yvette.
Yeah.
We just, kumbaga nag-reach out lang kay Ate Yvette, kami ni CK. And then, yun. And, iba bro. Okay. We'll start with, I don't see it as, it's the same technically with JV. But, this is no hate on JV or no disrespect, please. Don't take this as disrespect towards JV. But JV's game, you could see that it was declining.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying JV isn't. I see na nagte-training si JV sa True Focus ngayon. I feel like this coming conference with Blackwater, JV is gonna ball out. But he didn't have a great bubble. JV.
Yeah. I mean, facts naman yun.
Oh,
Facts
so
naman yun.
there was a sentimental, kumbaga, it was painful emotionally, like seeing JV get traded away from Alaska kasi alam natin yung history ni JV doon. With Arwin, bro, hindi ko talaga makita kung bakit.
Yun nga eh.
Hindi ko talaga makita.
Because
Like,
we were already explaining it yesterday nung hinihimay natin which team he should go to. And we thought that Magnolia talaga was the best fit. Because if you're gonna trade Arwin away from San Miguel, like what happened nga, bro, ang ganda ka lang kasi ng synergy nila on offense. You have Mo and Junmar taking care of the interior. Tapos si Arwin sa perimeter na lang, diba?
Bro, ito okay. Again, this is no disrespect to Vic. Vic is a stud. Vic is Vic is perfect when it comes to like isolation, scoring, post up, face up. Kaya nga okay siya dun sa Northport.
Yes.
Because that's what they need. Now, people, I understand Arwin is older. People are saying kasi now SMB is younger with Vic. But let's face it, Arwin doesn't get injured.
Yeah,
or Arwin doesn't miss a lot of games. Okay. Now, I understand Arwin is older. But, tanggalin muna natin yung age. Kasi hindi rin naman mukhang 40 si Arwin eh.
Hindi, bro.
Hindi mo nakakararamdaman 40 si Arwin, bro. So, sige, Father Time is undefeated. At some point, his game will decline. His athleticism will decline. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen within this year or next year. Or the following year. Kasi talagang condition pa eh. Now, I understand Vic is a stud. But people, we're talking about San Miguel. We're talking about Terence Romeo, Alex Cabagnot, Marshall Lassiter, CJ Perez, Junmar Fajardo, Mawala Tautua, Von Pesumal, Chris Ross. Arwin is the perfect glue guy.
Yes.
Arwin, kumbaga, makes everything. Kasi lahat yan gusto skumor eh. Sa totoo lang, brother dun sa team na yon, baka si Chris Ross lang ang hindi gusto skumor.
Oh, bro. Tama
si Chris,
yan. Sobrang tama yan.
Well, of course, Mo and Junmar, rebound yung mga yan. Pero suscore din yung dalawa.
Yes.
Kahit si Mo, pare, pwede mong puntahan sa posting ngayon. Puta, didiskarte si Junmar din. So, sino ba talaga sa SMB lineup na talagang yung core nila, yung 8? Sino ang hindi score ang inaatupag doon? Pare, Chris Ross lang. Chris Ross and Arwin Santos.
And the problem pa here is, Vic Manuel hasn't really been playing well.
Injured kasi.
Yun nga.
Injured kasi.
So he's been in and out of the game, diba? So syempre, he wants to bounce back. So how
okay siya sana sa Northport.
Diba? So how will he do that?
Yeah.
He wants to put up numbers.
Tama.
Pucha, paano siya magpuput up ng numbers dyan sa San Miguel, diba?
Yeah. Again, this is what you're saying. May nag-comment sa post natin sa Shoot First na hindi naman na daw ganyan si Vic. Kasi yung pinost natin was Alaska highlights. But I don't believe that. Vic was still killing dun sa unang bubble.
Oh yeah.
Itong huling bubble, injured si Vic. So we
Yeah.
can't really count that. A healthy Vic Manuel is, bro, top 5 big man in the league. Top 5. For sure.
For sure.
A healthy Vic Manuel.
For
Now,
sure.
hindi yun yung point eh. Ang point ko is, with a team like San Miguel, you need a glue guy. May glue guy ka sa labas, which is Chris Ross. Sino yung glue guy mo sa loob? Pare si Arwin yung 13 points per game, mga kaibigan. 13 points per game, walang isolation, walang pilit, hinihintay lang niyang dumiskarte yung teammates niya. He will be the last option, to be honest. Arwin Santos is fine being the last option. Rebounding, depensa. I still don't understand. Like, I love Vic Manuel. Vic Manuel adds another weapon to San Miguel. But that's the thing. San Miguel doesn't need another weapon.
That's true.
They have a lot of weapons. They need someone who will complement everything. And also, Arwin's range is farther than Vic's.
Exactly.
Arwin goes all the way to the 3.
Yes.
Arwin ay Vic perimeter.
Oo.
So, I
Yun
still
nga
don't.
eh. Diba, you have another post player. Vic likes to play in the post also.
Oo,
Hindi
pare.
naman pwede tatambay-tambay lang siya sa labas, bro, 'di ba?
Isipin mo, pare, poposte si Vic. Yung kakampi niyang big man, si Mo. Nasa ilalim din.
'Di ba?
Sino ba to? Si Junmar, nasa ilalim din. So, kasi si
Sikip
Arwin,
yan,
pare, pag pumoste si Junmar, si Arwin nasa 3 points, pare.
Oh, bro.
Maabang-abang yan ng 3 points ng kick out. So, I just don't want people to think that we're saying Vic or Arwin. We're not saying may mas magaling.
Hindi.
Hindi. Fit.
Yeah, the fit.
Yung
Exactly.
fit, pare. Like, may point naman kayo eh. Vic is younger. Vic is a more reliable. Kumbaga, score talagang bibigyan mo ng bola. So, score si Vic. Si Arwin naman, I think, hindi naman ever naging strength ni Arwin yung bigyan mo si Arwin. Didiskarte yan. He was always a complementary player na superstar.
Yeah.
Even naman when he was with FEU.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't, pare, pipick siya, roll siya,
he didn't need the basketball in his hands to dominate.
He was never an isolation guy.
Never.
Vic is. Vic talagang bibigyan mo.
Oh, yeah.
So, no one is better. We're not saying, this is like when Sean and Vic was that trade. We never said mas magaling yung isa. No. All of them are great players. But, for a San Miguel team, bro, Arwin, pare.
Not a good move talaga. Not a good move.
I feel like it's not over yet. But if you
Yeah.
think about it, bro, tingnan mo, nawalan ka na ng glue guy. This is no disrespect to Vic, nawalan ka na ng glue guy. Nasaktan yung buong fan base mo. Nasaktan yung buong fan base, bro. Kasi, pare, Death 5,
Wala na.
like, I thought retirement was gonna break up the Death 5. Like, that was the only thing that was gonna break up the Death 5. Retirement. Like, I understand dumarating na yung mga bata. Terence, CJ, Moala, Tautua. But the original Death 5, we all thought, lang ang mga retirement. Hindi trade or injury maybe, pero hindi trade. So, nasaktan yung buong fan base ng San Miguel. Not just San Miguel's fan base, all basketball players. Kasi 12 years, bro, in a San Miguel jersey. Petron, San Miguel. Like, iba, bro. Iba yung tama, Arwin Santos.
Heartbreaking.
Even, at saka maraming haters si Arwin,
Oh,
natin, maraming haters si Arwin. Kasi si Arwin is very nangaasar. People perceive him as mayabang when he is the farthest thing from mayabang. He's just playful, malakas mang asar. Sometimes hindi niya alam, lalo na ngayon, medyo woke na mga tao eh. So medyo minsan yung asar niya pang early 2000s eh. So medyo hindi nakatanggap-tanggap ngayon, 'di ba? So pero if you think about it, pare, masakit sa lahat ng basketball player. Basketball fanatic. Can you imagine Arwin Santos in a different jersey?
I cannot, bro. I cannot.
Naka-trade,
Ever
bro.
since he moved to San Miguel from Air 21, Really
Okay.
thought he was gonna retire there.
I'll tell you
Tsaka
why.
kasi,
Sige, go.
I thought that San Miguel getting younger guys like CJ Perez moved out to Terence Romeo. I thought that gradually they were already
Hinihintayin nyo lang mag-retire.
akala ko ano na
Oo.
passing of the torch na
Tama.
kumbaga eh.
Tama. Pero, trade.
Hindi,
As
hindi
in,
talaga
like,
eh.
okay, I understand. Pinapasok mo na yung mga bata, hinihintay na natin yung Def 5. Tumatanda na yan, inevitable. Slowly, isa-isang magre-retire yan. The same way as yung James Yap, Pingris, di ba? Slowly, isa-isa. Actually, yun din, trade din yun eh. So, trade din yun eh. Pero di ba, yun yung gusto mo eh, yung slowly aalis na yung mga yan. Mark Cagiwa, nandun pa din. JJ Helterbrand, nag-retire. So, ganun yung ine-expect natin dun sa Death 5. And I know that Arwin is the eldest dun sa Death 5. So Arwin, I don't want to say he would be the first to retire kasi sobrang condition pa. Pero age-wise, you would think Arwin will be the first dun sa Death 5, di ba? So, iba bro eh. So, hindi ko makita yung off the court, lugi ka because of what Arwin brings experience-wise, leadership-wise, yung familiarity niya sa team niya, statwa na siya sa SMB. So off the court, medyo lugi ka because a lot of your fans are devastated na nawala si Arwin. On the court, I don't wanna say lugi kasi nga magaling si Vic eh.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi lugi eh. We just need to find the term na hindi bagay.
Hindi siya bagay. He doesn't fit.
Or maybe, sige, ayaw din natin pangunahan na hindi fit si Vic kasi balay naman natin kung mapapagana. Hindi rin natin mapagana. But hindi rin naman hindi fit si Arwin.
Yun nga eh.
So I don't know why you would get rid of him, pare.
Exactly. Why fix what's not broken?
Masama loob ni Arwin. Masama loob ni Arwin. He was told, hindi naman niya nagulat si Arwin. I mean, meron namang kahit papaano tinimbrehan naman nila si Arwin. Pero syempre, you can't blame Arwin. Medyo masakit talaga yun for him. 'Di ba? And I was in Twitter kanina lang actually to, and then I could see yung mga likes ni Arwin. Nilalike niya yung mga bakit si Arwin yung tinrade. So kita mo na alam mo naman ano na ngayon yun, 'di ba? Yung likes nakikita na ngayon. Sa NBA ganyan, 'di ba? Pag may player na nag-like nung tweet na sinasabi na i-trade niyo na siya, may meaning eh. So meron din mga nilalike si Arwin na bakit si Arwin pa ganyan. So, hirap bro, hindi ko talaga makita eh. Hindi ko makita, pare.
I really don't understand.
From also, how we know Vic Manuel's game, hindi ko makita paano siya fit.
Okay, we talked about how Vic Manuel doesn't fit with San Miguel. How about Arwind with Northport?
Ako, pare, alam mo kung ba't tayo akong sagutin? Hindi ko sasagutin. Kasi naniniwala ako hindi pa tapos. This is the same. Ina-analyze natin yung Vic to Northport. Ina-analyze natin yun eh. Tapos hindi rin naman. Kasi hindi tapos eh. Pare laugh trip. Nandun pa si Vic sa meeting sa Northport yesterday morning. Brad, nakakatawa yung yung isang sa group chat ng Northport. May naglabas eh si Ball is Life ata na page. Kaka-welcome pa lang kay Vic sa Viber group ng Northport. As in sina Robert, sina Kevin, sina Sydney. And then the next, Kuya, sige, salamat sa 5 oras. Parang gano'n. Salamat sa 5 oras tsaka swab test. Sabi ni, kasi nag-swab ata eh. Tapos biglang after na trade na siya. So,
tangina.
Well talaga. So, with Arwin, feeling ko hindi pa tapos.
I feel like it's not the end also.
Pero pare, ito I'll let you know. Arwin is the perfect glue guy. So I don't see Arwin being able to carry a Northport team. I don't see Arwin being a superstar na gets me sinasabi ko. Superstar si Arwin. Ayoko na naman di magets ng tao eh. Pero like, he's best when he isn't the superstar.
Yes, kasi he always stars in his role.
Oo, he's at his best if he's not the first option. Yes. Yung makakasupalpal siya, makakadepensa siya, makaka-opensa. So, yun yung sinasabi ko guys. Hindi ko sinasabi. So, okay sa Northport, I'm sure he will have more touches. I'm sure, again, he's the last MVP before Junmar.
Yes.
So, I'm sure he will have a lot of touches, a lot of scoring opportunities. I'm sure, and I'm sure gagawa siya. but he wants championships. Arwin doesn't give a fuck anymore about stats. I want championships. I want bonuses. So, ito ito na lang tingnan mo, bro. I'm sure di pa tapos to. Hindi matatapos ang career ni Arwin Santos after everything he's done for the SMC group. I don't think they're gonna, because if they do put him in Northport and that's where his career will end, medyo disrespectful yun. Okay, so I believe babalik pa yan sa isang main team. Baka nga hindi na San Miguel kasi nandun na si Vic Manuel. But bro, Calvin, Arwin, Ian.
Oh!
Pare.
Wow!
Like, let's just cut to the chase. Kahapon, si Vic ang sinasabi natin. Calvin, Vic, Ian. Okay, sige, hindi gumana. Pare, hindi malayo dun yung Calvin, Arwin, Ian.
Now that is a great combo.
Bro, can you imagine Ian being the guy na sa ilalim po poste? Tapos yung 4 niya, which used to be Jackson Corpus and Rafi Rivis maybe, or Aris Junicio. No one could hit the 3 ball as consistent as Arwin Santos, pare.
That's right.
So can you imagine, bro, Arwin? Yung 4 mo, Arwin. So si Calvin din, pare, may space. Kasi, puta, pag kick out mo kay Arwin. Diba? So, masakit na nawala si Arwin sa SMB. Or, L.A. Tenorio, Scotty Thompson, Japet, Arwin.
Okay, so now that is a good fit because Arwin can definitely play in the triangle.
Bro, Arwin is, I like what we said, Arwin is the ultimate glue guy. If there is anyone that you can squeeze into an overloaded lineup or a loaded lineup, wag naman overloaded, but a loaded lineup, someone you can squeeze in and talagang make everything better right away, it's Arwin Santos.
Definitely, I super agree with that. I could have been even more I could have been even happier if it was Arwin who went to Ginebra instead of Stan Hardinger.
Para iba yung Arwin, bro. Iba yung
I feel like they could have been,
bro,
really better.
Can you imagine nga, no? Kunyari lang, let's just say Stan Hardinger. Wala. Japet 5, Arwin 4.
Bro, ganda nun.
Tapos,
Sobrang
tres
ganda.
mo si Scotty. Tapos,
Ay,
Pringle, LA. Tapos, pare, makikita natin si Arwin under Coach Tim.
Bro. Wow. Wow.
It hurts na nawala siya sa SMB. But now that we have to move on. I'm sure Arwin also is moving on. So, tayo, we have to move on. Now, if it happens that he ends up in Magnolia or Ginebra, bro, ang saya nun. Pare, Pampanga front court yun.
Oh, bro, Japet tsaka Arwin.
No. Sa Magnolia. Pampanga front court yun, pare. Calvin, Ian, Arwin. Bro,
mabubuo na naman yung pinatuloy.
Tapos, pare, yung bad boy image ng dinagdagan mo ng Arwin. Isa pa si Arwin sa mga malakas bang asar. Bro. So, ikaw, what would you rather see? An Arwin Santos in a front court alongside Calvin and Ian, or Arwin Santos under Coach Tim? And finally we will see. I don't know if they were teammates before, pero I don't remember naman. Pick and roll, L.A. Tenorio, Arwin Santos.
You know, it's gonna be nice to see Arwin in a Magnolia jersey playing alongside Calvin and Ian. Kasi maangas yun eh. Sobrang angas yun. Coach Chito, di ba?
Only Arwin!
But if there is an opportunity for Arwin to end up in Ginebra under the tutelage of one of the best coaches in Philippine basketball, then I would love to see Arwin in Ginebra. Because we don't know how much longer Tim Cone is gonna stay in the PBA.
The same as Arwin.
Arwin. Exactly.
Maybe 3 to 5 years.
Exactly. So it's gonna be nice to see them work together and establish and maybe achieve great things together.
Yeah. We assume that one of these scenarios will happen. It may not be this coming conference. Baka may remember, Alex Cabagnot played a couple of conferences for Global Ports bago siya bumalik ng SMB. Remember, that happened. So it can happen. ARWIND can play a couple of conferences or maybe just one conference with Northport. But, aminin man natin o hindi, ang target ngayon ng buong SMC group is Coach Chot and TNT. So if you want a shot, if you want to dethrone TNT, you have to focus on your three main teams. Okay? Now, ARWIND SANTOS can make the other two teams better right away. So if they want to dethrone TNT this conference, okay, inaayos ninyo yung SMB, nilagyan nyo ng VIC MANUEL. Pag nilagay nyo si ARWIND sa Ginebra or sa Magnolia, bro, that's a legitimate threat.
Sobra.
Bro. Ikaw, ano mas gusto mo? So, mas gusto mo Ginebra?
Ginebra ako.
Ginebra din ako. Pero pare,
Ginebra.
Isipin mo naman yung...
Pero angas rin ng Magnolia.
Abueva, ARWIND SANTOS, pare. Ian Sanggalang.
Tindi
Holy! Tapos, FEU reunion. I mean, di sila nag-abot. Pero like, Mark Baroka, ARWIND SANTOS, Gio Halalon. Oh my gosh, man. I just don't want him to... I don't want ARWIND to stay in Northport. I just don't see ARWIND as... Kailangan nga ni Bolik ng katulong eh.
Yun nga and that's why Vic Manuel would have been the perfect fit talaga.
And when I say katulong, I mean someone who can be like, bigay mo yung bola.
Yes.
Ikaw naman
give me the ball, I'll score.
Makakatulong si ARWIND, no doubt.
Definitely.
But like people who understand, you get what I'm saying? Like, Bolik needs someone na sa'yo yung bola.
Yeah, because I don't nga understand eh. Kasi they traded Sean Anthony away for someone who can score.
Tapos ganun din yung kinuha mo. Tama.
Labo, di ba?
Tama. Sean Anthony is in the mold of an ARWIND. We're not saying they have the same game, but we're saying Sean and ARWIND are the type na relax. Gagawa sila ng... Hindi sila yung bibigyan mo ng bola tapos bahala na silang dumiskarte. Hindi sila yung ganung type of player. But they will produce day in, day out. So pareho yung Sean tsaka yung ARWIND. Kaya ka nga nag-Vic kasi pwede mong puntahan anytime you want, di ba? So yeah, so I don't see ARWIND being a good fit with. Again, ARWIND is the ultimate glue guy. So ARWIND will be perfect for loaded teams. So hopefully nga hindi na mag-one conference si ARWIND doon because one conference in Northport is one conference you take away again from ARWIND, which is yung age nga niya, you're getting up there. So the sooner you put him in a winning situation, the sooner you could win. Kasi pare tumatanda si ARWIND, hindi naman bata yan na like si CJ Perez, nag-ilang years sa Kia. Kumbaga, bata pa eh. Nagpapahinog eh. Si ARWIND hindi naman ganun. Magalagay mo na kagad sa i-maximize mo na habang nandyan pa. Di ba? So,
tama.
ARWIND. So sige, we'll see where he ends up at. But if he does end up or when he does end up in the other two teams, then I can sleep well at night. Kasi,
so I think we can expect some news in the coming 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, they're like the way ginulat tayo kahapon ng ARWIND for Vic. I'm sure one way or another magugulat ulit tayo. Because I really don't see the SMC group just throwing away ARWIND SANTOS.
Oh bro, yeah. Because like you said kanina, statwa na siya sa SMB.
But the thing is, pare, ginawa nila kay Danny Ay.
Actually.
Ginawa pa nila kay James Yap.
Pati kay Danny Siegel.
Pero pare, Danny Siegel and Danny Ay, if I'm not mistaken, nagde-decline na yung laro nila nun.
Oo.
Tama ba?
I
don't wanna say because I don't know eh. Hindi ko alam yung facts.
Tama.
Pero hindi na sila the same. Si ARWIND pare, rejuvenated nung huling bubble eh.
Oo bro eh. I mean, he put up great numbers in a supporter. Actually, one of the most consistent players that SMB had last conference.
13-7. 13-7.
Diba? At 40?
At 40, hindi mo siya primary Like, pang ilang option ba siya dun sa opensa sa totoo lang?
Bro, parang last niya
Last siya pare. Every time he's on the floor, he is the least person that you would think na hihingi ng bola at didiskarte. No, he's just waiting for his opportunity. Again, the ultimate glue guy and the perfect guy to mix with stars. So, we'll see what happens. The story ain't over, guys. The story ain't over. We're gonna talk more about this development with ARWIND. Diba? Titingnan natin kung where he will end up. But at the end of the day, man, I don't see him in Northport longer than we think. I don't see him staying in Northport.
Yeah.
Diba? But yeah.
Same.
Yeah, but
I don't think this is the end.
We'll see what happens. Guys, please catch Phil Basket as usual. Mamaya yan. Then the PBA, abang-abang tayo ng mga news there. Alright?
November 28 daw eh.
November 28, yung first game. Tsaka close circuit, dito na. Ang alam ko sa Pasig.
That's gonna be great for the
So
players.
baka pwede na manood. Pailan-ilan daw. But yeah, for sure, I'm gonna catch a couple of games. For sure. Tawang-tawa nga ako, minessage ko pa si Poy. Sabi ko kay Poy, Poy, alam mo na pag may game, ganyan. Sabi ni Poy, ikaw, kala mo, may connection ka din naman sa lahat ng ibang team. Sabi ko, nga, no? Anong ko lang na-realize. Si Poy kasi lang yung naisip ko right off the bat. Sabi ko, nga, no? At each team naman pala may matitext tayo. But yeah, we'll see what happens and exciting stuff ahead, especially in the basketball world. All right? So, thank you very much again for all the support. Please follow us on all socials. The name is Mikee Reyes.
This has been Javi Palanya.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love, and we'll see you very, very soon.